it's working or not.
Can you hear me?
This is so
Can you hear me?
this is so embarrassing. I'll have to shut this one up. Oh, they can. They can hear you.
I turned it off and back on again.
Okay. Hey, we're back. I am like honestly, if the sound wouldn't have came on, I was done. I'm over today. I'm completely 100,000% over today at this point. Today was going to be really good and now it is really garbage, and the microphone was like that was like enough for me.
I'll make the chickens tonight, though.
Yeah. You had a long day of adventures. That's cool. You're packing to move tomorrow? Yeah, we were all set. Everything was going good, and that lasted about 10 minutes. So I'm just really over everything. And I had a live going and it had people in it and I had to shut it off, and now nobody's coming back on. So that's great. It's perfect. I appreciate you that you did that. Yeah, I don't know what the video limit is on Discord actually. I have no idea. I know that it's not very large though. I know it's not very large. That's the sucky part. You can't say. I know that like I've tried to send videos and it's not a very high limit. Hey. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be on, to be honest. This is just a really I'm not doing very well right now. So, everything was decent for a whole 8 minutes. That's pretty much the story of my life at this point. So we went to do the mower, and as you guys know, the tires were busted. So I had to take all the money we had for the Renaissance and buy front tires. And I'm like, it's cool. I can make it up. I only need, like $110 and we can still go. Right. So I'm like, all right, you know what? No big deal. I can make this up. Not a big deal. We get home. He's putting on the tires. Everything's great. He's getting ready to mow the lawn. The back two tires pop off. And now I got to come up with another $160 on top of the 110 I have to make up so that we can go, because some people already sent us money to go. So I have to come up with that 110 for that, and I have to come up with 160 for the tires. So, and my lawn is still knee high.
It's not knee high, but it's still.
It's up to my knees. You want me to go out there?
Your knees. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my knees. I'm short though. To be fair, I'm short. But yeah, and it's not that bad. It's just we get these weird patches.
It's the that lettuce stuff. The fucking.
What is wrong with you?
Huh? What?
I asked you to stop doing that. It's the first 5.
Did I swear?
Yes. What is it called, anyways?
That thing that the people smoke and
The poke salad.
Poke salad, yes. We get that poke salad real talk.
No. Here's the deal, because somebody had actually donated a fair amount of money, and that's not right. So I have to come up with that to put it back. Which, as it stands right now, um I'll be able to do everything I need to do, but I'm gonna have to take it out of like my allowance, all the money that I saved up again. So I'm gonna have to and then on top of it, we can't even do it today because I'm gonna have to order the tires and he's gonna have to have his friend come over, and what is he doing? Like holding it?
He's gonna help me get the tires off.
Yeah.
We gotta move it away from the fence so that we can access the tires.
Yeah. So we still can't even get it done today, regardless. Yep. So I'm gonna have to order the tires, and then they'll be here in like 2 days after I order them. And then if his friend can even come over Sunday, then we can
If
maybe get
not,
it done.
I'll get it done. One way or another, it'll get done Sunday. I'm done with it. It'll get done freaking Sunday.
So yeah, we had to come up with $350 for tires out of nowhere because we've just sat here and sat here and sat here and sat here, and this should have been done a month ago. And so we would have needed to do it then too, so it doesn't even really matter. So finally can get in. You mean? So yeah, life was good for 8 minutes. It's 6:30. We still have to fix the toilet, which he's going to be doing when I get off live. You can try doing pumpkin. You can try doing pumpkin. What?
Simply because I don't want to start swearing up a storm while you're on live.
Yeah.
I already ruined it.
It kept saying unavailable. That's weird. Yeah. So yeah, that was I was telling you guys all about the adventures that had happened and the fact that we fixed them all and now we just have more of them. So fun times. You can try pumpkin and you can try removing food for 24 hours and giving them white rice and chicken. It's like the bland diet. You could try that. Keep an eye on them, make sure, that usually if that happens, um ours never really has it to that extent, but usually it'll fix by the next day. Pumpkin, if you go to the store, it'll say 100% pumpkin on a can, and you give them, about like this much or whatever. Pumpkin is really cool because it does what it needs to be do. So if they have diarrhea, it can firm it up. If they're constipated, it can take it out because it's fiber. So it works the way it's supposed to. And then if you take out, you could also try, like I said, white rice and chicken. No, I haven't been on Discord. I've been too busy, spending a ton of money to get my lawn mowed. So I haven't really been anywhere. What?
If you finish that quest, it unlocks a dungeon.
Okay.
So I'm just going to sit here and do that dungeon over and over again until you're done. That way I don't get
Cool.
far ahead.
Yeah, if it only lasts a day, I wouldn't really worry. I would just try to maybe just take food away for like the day or whatever. I will definitely look in Discord though when I get off of here. I've been since I got up, been trying to get this situated. Got home, got it situated, had it even worse because the front tires were 150, the back tires are going to be 170. So I got the first portion done. And no, Petty, you sent that for that, and that's what it's going for. I already feel bad enough that I went into the Renaissance money, but I know I'm gonna make that up. I already had a way to make that up. It's just I'm just gonna have to come up with the tire money, which I have saved up in my allowance that I will have to use. This is why I don't buy myself stuff though, because I always have to save the day. And it wouldn't have been as bad. We would have been fine had we not had the Renaissance planned, but we have to go because we had a couple people send money specifically for that. And I'm not gonna I'm not gonna um not do with it what people say. So I will come up with the money to go and replace it. And I will come up with the money for the tires and it will be fine. I can figure it out. It's just frustrating because it feels like every time something starts to go right, it just goes right behind you and kicks you in the ass again. Like, I was so excited. My lawn was finally going to get done. We had a whole day planned. He was going to do the yard and do the toilet, and I was going to buy him dinner. And so, but after I get off live here, he's gonna fix the toilet, and then we're gonna probably spend the rest of the day gaming. So it wouldn't be so frustrating if it wasn't like literally like so this morning like we get up and I'm like, all right, you know what? I really, really, really want the lawn done. Like we're gonna have to take it out of the Renaissance money. I can come up and I can fix that in the next 2 weeks. Whatever. I get paid by YouTube. And we're already taking 100 out of that to pay for Yoda's food, which is 350 freaking dollars. And so I get up this morning and I'm like, you know what? We'll pay $150 for the tires. It's going to cost me that to pay somebody to come mow the lawn. So I'll take the 150 out now. I'll put the money back. It'll be fine. And everything would have been fine. And then I get home and now I got another $160 for the damn tires that I got to come up with on top of the money that I got to put back for the other ones.
After this dungeon, I'll go cut down that tree. That's something I can do instead of mowing the lawn.
Okay.
Get that tree cut down.
Okay.
I'll even take that branch down that you've been wanting down.
You're only saying that because
the lawn didn't get done. I'll go out there and I'll take it down. As much as I don't want to, I will
then
do that.
don't.
No, I will. Even when I say I'll do something.
It's okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just don't want you to do it because I'm upset.
It's nothing to do with you being upset. It has to be with you being disappointed something else didn't get done.
It's okay. Thank
so I
you.
offered to do something different.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, that's how it is, Carissa. But it's a beautiful day out, and we were supposed to go to the Renaissance today, but we decided to go the last week because there's supposed to be live music and I wanted to get the best content I could for you guys. So, and it's a good thing because if we had went today, we would have spent the tire money and we wouldn't have been able to get the front tires for the mower that is just going to sit there anyways. So, but this way we got the front tires done at least. All we have to do is get the back ones and then um hopefully if I get them ordered, they can be here and we can hopefully get it done Sunday. So I only have to wait another week. So that'll be good. Um we're gonna I was gonna go buy him dinner, but now he's talking about making dinner. So we'll see. I wonder why that's blinking like that. But I had gotten off live earlier and he wanted me to come back on live and I wasn't going to. Honestly, I wasn't going to come back on live. I took some nerve pills before I came on here. You can tell they're working great. um It'll take a second for them to kick in, but I should have waited a few minutes to come back because obviously I'm you know, I'm setting it back. You already sent that. I told you that I'm putting that money toward. You wanted me to get a PO box. That's what I'm doing with it. I told you if you tell me what to do with it, that's what I'm gonna do. I know, Audra. Thank you. Um, yeah, if you could, if Mike could come next Sunday, that would really help because he's gonna need somebody to kind of like hold the mower while he's trying to take them off. Because I feel bad that you already sent the $40 for the PO box. That's why.
Bitch, I just can't win for losing with this guy.
Like I said, it's not the fact I don't have it. Um it's just frustrating because like that's why I don't like spend money because every time it feels like every time I buy myself something, a calamity happens. So like and I guess it's because of I guess because when you grow up poor, you always have this like um need to hoard money. So basically what happens is I take all of my allowance and I hold it away for when something like this happens. And like I said, I can do it. Um it was just going to take a significant portion of what I had. Um and with the Renaissance, I had a couple followers without me knowing send stuff and I have to do that because I told them I was going to. And so I have ways to get it all done. It just I guess what sucks more than happening to do it is the fact that the the letdown, I guess, if that makes sense, um, of we were all set. He was in a good mood and he was gonna go out and mow the lawn that which just needed to be mowed for like a month. And he was in a good mood and it was gonna get done and the toilet was gonna get done and everything was gonna be done. And I came in here and I was in a really good mood and I knew of a way that I could put everything back and we'd be flush. And then I wasn't on this live 5 minutes and 40 seconds. And he came in here with the fact that now it's the other portion. And it's like, I guess what's frustrating is it's just always fucking something. You know, like we signed Yoda up for the new food, right? And then I did the math and shut up, Petty. I did the math for the dog food and it was going to be obnoxiously expensive, but I did the math, right? And I ordered it and then they put on there and it's like the first set that we owe is $20 more than what I did and the second is $50 more than what I did and I'm like, I thought we were doing a good thing. What the fuck? And I figured out how to fix it. I figured out how to fix it because that's what I do. That's my job. That's my job is to take nothing and turn it into something.
Sorry.
It's my job to figure things out. That's what I do. That's my portion of the marriage. He does all the hard labor and working and busting his bones and I manifest things out of nowhere. And I feel like that's what I'm constantly doing is just manifesting out of nowhere. It's just funny to me. Um yeah, Maddie, people who haven't been in that mindset don't understand. People who have been blessed enough to not have to worry about things don't understand that mindset of just survival. And it don't matter how much money you make, you never change that mindset. Like even when like we were doing really really good. We were doing really really good and it didn't matter. Like I was still in that mindset of you have to have a escape route, you know? Hey Harley. Yep. Plan A, plan B, plan C. Yep. A plan, a backup plan for the backup plan. A backup plan to the backup plan. Petty, at the very, 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 very least, I'm going to see about at least doing the P.O. box and using what you just sent because with that, if basically you put in that half, I put in that half, that wouldn't be as awful, you know what I mean? And that way I'm still doing what was supposed to be done to begin with. So that way I'll do what I was supposed to do with the first, and then with this, it will help do that, and I'll put in the rest of that, and that will help significantly. Harley life. Life. I had just got on here earlier and I was excited. I started a live, I stopped it. I started a live and I was explaining to everybody I was excited. Tills had sent some money yesterday to get a headset, and this headset here is like 60 bucks, and I found it on sale for 30. And they had sent me enough money that I could have gotten that I got the headset, and I ordered it right before I got on live. And I got on here and I was telling this funny story about how, we got up and he didn't want to mow the lawn. So we went to go get Pepper a harness and get the wrench we needed for the toilet that we tried to fix at 2:30 in the morning, but we couldn't find the wrench. So that's got to be done. We got the parts. Like, it's going to be done when I get off here.
Simply because she knows I'll start cussing and swearing.
And so we went to Tractor Supply, and lo and behold, they had 2 tires left. The tires we needed, right there, 2 of them. And so I spent the Renaissance money because I know that I can make up the Renaissance money because I'm getting paid from YouTube here in about 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I'm getting paid from YouTube, and we're going like that weekend. So I knew that if I spent a portion of the Renaissance money, I would be able to put it back in time, be fine, good to go. Because after I pay myself and pay for half of Yoda's dog food, there was still enough money that I could essentially pay for the tires after the fact. So we get home and he puts them on and everything's going great. And I come in here and I go on a live, and 5 minutes into the live, we find out that the back tires just fell off. Because what happened was essentially the mower's about 2 years old. Last year, it sat for most of the season because the year prior, before we bought the mower. I think it's 3 years old. We bought the mower. It worked fine the first year. The second year, we were letting Ember mow, and she put gas in the oil. And we did not know that on accident. It was an accident. They're right next to each other. And we didn't realize that that was what the issue was. Well, it sat most of last year. At the end of last year, I called a lawnmower guy. He figured it out and he fixed the starter. No, you fixed that. The starter wasn't working. So I called a lawnmower guy. He fixes the starter. My husband fixes the whole gas engine thing, so it was great. So we mowed last year. So then we started to go this year. We go out there this year, and the front tires are just
the front tires had started going out last year.
Right.
I had an air compressor. We just pump air in.
We would just blow them up. Well, we get out there this year and they are beyond saving, right? So I can't make this up. So we're all ready and we're getting ready to buy an air compressor, and the dog eats, or no, we were getting ready to do something and the dog ate the air compressor. Can't even make this up. Chewed straight through the cord. So we didn't have an air compressor to blow up the tires. So we couldn't afford another air compressor. So we were just going to take off the tires. He had a buddy, and we were going to take the tires off. We were going to take them to the buddy, see if the buddy had them. He would have some, used tires, whatever. This was going to take another week turnaround. And I really wanted the stupid yard done. So we go to Tractor Supply to get Pepper a harness, and they have the 2 tires we need right there. And I know that I can make the money up in 2 weeks. So we buy them. We come home, we put them on. He's getting ready. He goes to put the mower in the drive.
No, I got all the way up by the porch.
He got all the way up by the
before
porch,
I realized the back tire was off.
and the back tire was off the rim. So the back tire is like $120 on its own, but you can get a set for 155. And so you know that if the first two are bad and the third one is bad, the fourth one is going to be bad. It's holding air, but I'm not going to spend 120 to have to spend 120 again.
Bald as hell.
And it's bald. So I'm going to get the set for 155. But the point was, when I bought them today, I was like, we're good. I had the extra money left over for Yoda's food. We're good there. I had an extra 100. I was going to pay myself back because I owe myself $500. So I was going to pay myself back. I'm like, no. I can do this. I'm not going to pay myself back. What I'll do is I'll put the money. I didn't have 500 to pay me back. I had 100 to pay me back. And I was like, I'll take that 100 I was going to pay me back with, and I'm going to put it back, essentially for the tires, and put it back into the Renaissance fund. And so I was cool. I was straight. I was like, cool, I can pay me what I'm supposed to pay me, my stipend for doing this. And I could put towards half towards Yoda's food, which is ridiculous, and then pay for the tire. We'd be flush. Everything would be great. We come home. I'm excited. We get there, and then the back tires go. And here's the kicker. We couldn't, even if we couldn't get it today, because number one, we have to order the tires. Then he's going to have to probably have his friend come over and help him put them on. So the yard's not getting done for another week minimum. And I'm like, yeah, it's because it was sitting. Yeah, because it was sitting. So essentially they dry rotted because we barely used it. We used it like once this year and a couple of times last year. So that's where's that. So essentially the riding lawnmower needed about 310 in tires today in order to get it going so that we could mow the yard.
The yard our size.
And you can't push mow our yard. It's part hill.
My buddy weed whacked it.
Yeah. What dog chewed the cord? Sydney. Sydney. The one who chews everything. Yeah. So the air compressor went to hell, so we had to throw that out, which is why this isn't done as quick as it should be. We got those up, but it was essentially needed to be done with the air compressor that we couldn't afford to replace. Because then the wheel bearing went out on the car. That's what it was. We were going to buy an air compressor, but we had to put a part of a fence up because our dogs were digging under the fence. So we put the fence up. Then the wheel bearing went out. So then we bought the wheel bearing and we couldn't buy the air compressor. It's been nonstop. Just like nonstop. Oh yeah, he'll let me hold him. He's the nicest noodle there is. Yeah, if I showed you my backyard right now, you'd see why it couldn't be push mode. It is up to my knees in certain parts because of the way it grows. There's like these spurts throughout the yard that just grow crazy. And then it's also on a hill. It's also on a hill. And then our front yard has a huge hill that you like you could fall down it type hill. And so our backyard, it's just like a slope into a hill, and then it flattens out. And like you could push mow that portion down there. And I was so fed up with it today. I'm like, start up the mower. I'm gonna go mow it. I'm like, I'm gonna go mow it. I'm done. I've had it. You weed whack up there. I'll mow down there. We'll knock it out. Our yard is full of these weird little holes.
Dogs.
From the dogs, etc. And like I can't even walk in our front yard. Like I have twisted my ankle in our front yard. And my backyard, I've fallen 3 times down the hill. I don't even go in my backyard unless I absolutely have to. I have fallen down the hill 3 times. And almost like when I went to the chiropractor, he's like, "What did you do?" I'm like, "I fell down a hill." He's like, "I was all busted up." And so, like, trying to mow that is is ridiculous. Yeah, if I had actually, I actually can show them what the backyard looks like with the camera.
I picked up most of the trash.
I can probably show you guys. Let's see. Yep, I'll be able to show you guys. Hold on. This is what it looks like right now. Yeah, that's what it looks like right now. So when I said it was jacked up, it's jacked up. And it's even worse in person. It's even worse in person. It's not even that it don't even look that I seen what it looks like. It don't even look that bad compared to what it looks like in person. Because you
You were
have to
up,
be like
yeah.
yeah, because we were looking down. If you were to be sitting like this, it's bad.
We just scalped it not too long ago with the weed whackers.
We're not scalp, not as bad as the front. um so yeah, my husband's insurance won't pay for a chiropractor. Mine will though.
Well, they only pay for X amount a year, and we reached my deductible.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the point. We got to reach the deductible first, which we can't because Sissy doesn't go out in the back. Sissy goes out the front. Sissy goes out the front. But the little dogs, yeah, they get lost in the grass.
See Buddy playing commando.
Buddy has to like Buddy, little man, and well, little man barely goes out there either. But Bronx and Buddy have to basically bounce. They just basically bounce. You can't find them. So yeah, that yard it does not look nearly as bad from the up angle as it does if I were to take you out on mobile and show you from like the porch what it looks like. Will your pumpkin will your dog eat pumpkin and white rice? I don't know, ask your dog. Yeah, the front they scalped it. Me and my husband got in a huge argument over that.
They're blocked up, usually yes.
Um Yeah, Leanne had her husband basically scalp my front yard. I wanted it even lower because my view is here's my view. It don't look great. It don't look great. It looks pretty bad to be honest. But he wouldn't have had to mow it as quick because I knew that the rider was busted. Now that the rider, since I guess we're gonna get the rider working, we'll be able to keep it at a nice normal level now. So, but right now it don't look very good. I can tell you that. But it was more of a maintenance issue for me. So, um, Petty, shut up. Some of my dogs love pumpkin. And like Leia, I tried to get her to eat it the other day, and Miss Ali anything wouldn't eat it. But Yoda loves pumpkin. Little man loved the pumpkin. It just depends. Honestly, it just depends. It just depends. White rice, it's that's hit or miss with my dogs. Sometimes my dogs will gobble it up and sometimes they won't touch it. So, I that's what I would try. I wouldn't really know anything else to do. Shut up, Betty. I'm just glad Princess Zoe made it to today, and I hope that she had a good birthday this morning. And I'm sorry I didn't look at the pictures. Here, let's look at them right now. Oh my Lord. She got a birthday shirt. She had a birthday shirt. She was wearing her little birthday shirt. And then you made her a breakfast. She got a breakfast. The video last night, I seen the pictures. Okay, let's see. You're my sweetest addiction. You're my strongest inspiration. And I love you. It's true. There's no mountain I could not climb as long as you're mine. And I thank you for being you. Her stroller. I'll be your best friend. I'll be your guide. Who's the little fuzzy one? Whenever you need me, I'll be by your side. I love you more and more and more each day.
Mike's complaining about how you said the video. I don't do it good.
That's him. He was being a jerk about it. You're my sweetest addiction. You're my strongest inspiration. And it's a little slideshow. It's true. There's no mountain I could not climb as long as you're mine. And I thank you for being you. Been waiting for you all my life. Cute. You are my dream. That's cute. I'm probably gonna get a copyright infraction on that too now. But
like once
yeah.
your live is over, I'll be fixing the toilet.
Leanne's husband is now talking to him.
Clamps.
But yeah, she looks a lot like Little Man. She looks a lot like my little man. My little man is darker though. He's got darker.
But instead of getting those, I got some of those adjustable wrenches. You know the ones I'm talking about with the spinning. I got a set of 3 different sizes for $10.
You can tell that you really love her. Yeah, I hate wearing this when I'm live. I look like I got nothing on.
So I'll be able to do the
Sissy will wear clothes. Sissy has a few dresses, but
all right, sweet dude. I need someone that
Little Man is a deerhead chihuahua. That's all I know.
Out from the rear if it doesn't slide off. If it slides off, I'll be fine.
Hey.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm being a little loud, so I'm going to let you go. I'll talk to you in a little bit. I'll call you up while I'm doing the toilet. Yeah, I'm sitting right across from her.
Okay.
What's that?
You should see Pepper's new harness. It's got a handle on it. I can pick her up like a suitcase.
I'll talk to you later on tonight. I'll give you a call when I'm doing the toilet. All right. Talk to you later, bro.
Ouch! Damn it, Sydney. I'm teaching Sydney a horrible thing. If you go like this at her nose, she goes. She looks like she's snarling.
Oh,
Huh?
it's not a class boss. Mike says, tell her that yard looks fresh and it looks good.
You're the one being a jerk about it, not me.
Hey, I don't like it and I don't have to like it, see.
Well, for maintenance wise, though, it was the smartest idea we
Yeah,
could have done.
And I'm sure once the crabgrass, if he doesn't get once that crabgrass and shit's out of there, he'll grow more even. And
Yeah, well, that was my thing, is just to get it all one length, and then it could all grow in together.
Well, then once me and him have the lawnmower fixed, he can go up and weed whack that down again next time he needs it.
Mm-hmm.
You can weed whack that down again while I mow the back.
And then we'll just do it from there with with everything with the mower.
Yeah, after I need his help adjusting that deck too.
Well, I mean, you could either send it on Insta or Facebook, Miss I Have to Stay Anonymous. I've told you I can add you on Facebook or Insta, but you're always like, I can't. Make a fake Insta. I don't know. Petty freaks me out because she is. What is Instagram? Okay, yeah, right, miss. I'm so young. You know what Instagram is. Petty has this thing where she's extremely paranoid. And she's like, I have to stay anonymous. Everything with her is anonymous. The most we've ever seen is her dog. We have no idea what Petty looks like. We have no idea how old Petty is. We just have seen Petty's dog. And I've said, well, I will tell you I love you when I can see your face. I don't even know. I don't even. She won't say her name. She won't show her face. Nothing. I know she's over 21 because she was in a bar for her birthday. So I know she's over 21. What Pick Me Sarah said was, I got sent it today. It's apparently it's already been erased. Either somebody blocked her, she blocked them. But apparently Pick Me Sarah said that me and Fancy have done more than a truce and we talk every day.
Okay, so how would Sarah know that? Aren't they not talking no more?
Oh no, she's big mad. Sarah's big mad. Sarah's big mad. And I said well, what was funny was Fancy actually sent it to me. And we had a laugh because we don't talk every day. We talk if needed. We've done a truce, we talk if needed.
Someone else needs to
Right. If we need to talk about something before we discuss it on a live, as adults, as you would with a colleague, we speak. We do not speak on a friend basis. We don't shoot the shit together. It's like a hey, did you hear this? Hey, did you say that? Type thing. And but what was what was funny and stupid to me, you actually didn't say you were a she, but there was one picture that you put in Discord and you erased it. Now, I don't know if that was you, but there was a picture of you with your dog and you erased it after you put it in there. But maybe that was somebody else. I don't know. Maybe you took a picture with somebody else, but there was a picture that you put in there and it was a person and a dog. But Sarah apparently is very pressed that I so much as even speak to um her. And number one, it's none of Pick Me's business who I talk to or who I don't. But don't put out there that I'm doing shit I'm not doing. It's agitating. You're very paranoid. Very, very paranoid. Will I be part of this platform collab of creators she's coming out with? No. I don't know what that is. I can tell you this, that weird little live where it was Natasha and Fancy and 4 other people, I was asked to be part of that live. And I didn't know who was gonna be on there, but I knew enough to know it was not for me. And, I've seen snippets of that live, and, I'm glad I wasn't there. Um, I'm glad I wasn't there. My poor tooth. Am I on Snap? Yeah, I have a Snap. It's hard for me to get into, but I can get into it. It's, I think it's Mom of the Misfits. Let me look. Yeah, it's Mom of the Misfits, all one word. You can send it to me there. I don't use it, but I have it. I use it for filters. This needs filters.
Oh, that's wicked cool.
I think she got caught lying, telling everyone Sarah was in the hospital. Here's the kicker, though. Here's the kicker about that. This is what's weird. Everybody's blaming, everybody's blaming April, saying that she lied about Sarah being in the hospital. If you read those text messages, she's talking to Sarah. Sarah tells her at 2 o'clock she's in the hospital. Then someone else messages Sarah at 5 o'clock and says, "Are you in the hospital?" And she says, "No, not yet." Sarah is the one who said she was in the hospital in those text messages. I read them. I saw the same stuff you did. And it literally says that she's in the hospital. This is one of her, somebody else had messaged her and said, "Are you in the hospital?" She said, "Not yet." But she had told Fancy she was. Well, okay, now, but that's semantics, though, KJ. That's semantics. If somebody says, are you in the hospital? Are you at the, why would you be at if you're sick? You'd be in. That's semantics. There was a picture in Discord. It got deleted. You'd put a picture up of a person and a dog, and it got deleted. Also, I would have to say, just from my experience, and my experience could be wrong. The level, you would have to be female unless you're a queen, because the amount of petty that comes out of you, you are either female or a queen, because no straight man is that petty. So you're either a female or a queen. Just from my personal experience. Now, I could always be wrong, but most straight men don't play the games that you play. See, there was a picture, I'm telling you. Somebody messaged me and said, "Did you see the picture that Petty put in there before they deleted it?" You are the enigma of the Discord server. You are the enigma. Everybody's always trying to figure out how old you are or whatever else. You're the enigma. What the hell is baby reindeer? I've heard of that, but what is it? I don't. If it's what I think it is, you're not being very nice, Tills. Nick, Nick. Nicky, Nicky, Nicky. You can join the Discord. It was. Their name was anonymous before that. Their name was anonymous before that. Kels, our Discord's pretty open. We pretty much allow anybody in there. Hell, we even let the horrible mean trolleys in there for a hot minute. But I had to remove them because they couldn't play nice. They couldn't play nice. I have a very open door policy. As long as you're being respectful and not a jerk, I really don't care. I've kept trolls for 3 years. I've kept trolls in my lives when people told me to kick them because to me they didn't beat that line of disrespect. Where's the link for Discord? I don't have it. If you add me on Facebook, I can give it to you that way. I can send it in Facebook Messenger. That's about all I know how to do. This is my Facebook. Just message me. You don't have to add me or anything. You can just message me on it. Shit. Just message me on there and I could send you the link to the Discord that way because that's the only way I know how to send it. You don't have why look. As many social media people who have came after me, I'm still not anonymous. I'm pretty sure there's no reason to be anonymous. We're not going to hunt you down. It's a safe place. It's a safe place. I'm trying to get this off of here and it won't come off. There we go. And yes, I am going tomorrow and getting the P.O. box, Betty. You sent the money for that and I'm going to do it. The other money I'll put towards the tire, but I'm still going to get the P.O. box because that's what you sent that money for. And I'm going to go do that. Hopefully should be able to do it tomorrow. I got some errands I got to run tomorrow. I got to take him to work and I got to probably run a couple places. So our Discord is full of paranoid people. It's weird. I'm here. I'm just here. I'm me. I'm easy to find. I didn't do enough to hide who I was. I got mad about April putting out my name, and I didn't even realize I'd been doing tarot readings and giving out my Cash App and whatever, and it had my name on it. I didn't even it didn't even occur to me. My Cash App had my name on it this whole time. I had never. I don't know. There's got to be a level of freedom that comes with being anonymous. You can say and do whatever you want. You can um disappear at will. Nobody's gonna welfare check you, dude. I know somebody who got welfare checked. It was so bizarre. She was on a live. It had to be somebody who knew her. She was on a live and she was talking about the fact she was depressed and somebody welfare checked her. And I'm like, the fuck is wrong with people? Like she was just talking about like being depressed or whatever, and somebody welfare checked her. And I'm like, in order to do a welfare check, they would have had to know, like, name and all that stuff. I'm like, they had to have known you, dude. To know, her address and her name and all this. I was like, it had to be somebody who knows you. Because at the time, she didn't have all that stuff online. Like me, a troll could do that to me. Okay. But she didn't have all that stuff online. People didn't know her last name or what city she lived in. So, like, for her, it had to be somebody she knew. Hey, Darlene. I still got to go through all my clothes. I got these dresses still sitting here on my desk. I can't fit them in my dresser, so I'm gonna probably do that in the next couple days. I got to call tomorrow. That's another thing I got to do. I got to call the women's shelter to see if I can drop off a bag of clothes because I should have a pretty good size or two, depending on how big. I should have at least 2, 3 bags of clothes. Yeah, that's what they did to her. She was on a live on TikTok, and they did that to her on a live. Bye, Tills. I'm sorry to hear that, Darlene. I only have one aunt, and that I know. I only have one aunt, and I haven't spoken to her in years. We were fairly close, and then my mom died, and I got really upset with her because she didn't come see her before she died. She didn't help me with the cremation. She didn't do shit. And then um I was gone from Michigan for 2 years, and I went to go up there, and I said, "Hey, I'm going to be in town for 3 days, do you want to meet up?" And she's like, "I have plans." And I was like, "Cool." I haven't talked to her since. I don't try to I like I don't I'm not one of those, like, I'm not gonna chase you down. I'm not gonna you cool. I had other people to see while I was there, so I saw those people and I went home. I'm not gonna, be like, "Oh, please, can I come see you?" when they've made it abundantly clear they don't care about seeing me, so I'm not gonna sit there and beg for somebody's time, you know. But we, like I said, before I left for Kentucky, we were not on the best of terms because what she did when my mom passed really, really pissed me off. And we were okay when I left, and apparently we were not okay enough because she didn't want to take, an hour for me to stop by and say hey.
Made some progress on the tree next to me before the battery died. On the tree next to the house before it died. And I got that branch cut down. You want to cut down? What's up? Good?
Yeah. How much of that tree do you have to cut down still? Are you just cutting it
I
right at
reached to
the?
about here on the driveway side. I got to get around to the side.
Why aren't you cutting it down at the base?
That base is this big around. I got to cut it from the top down. In order to get to the top, I got to cut down all the branches going up, and then
You're gonna. Well, why didn't
as
you?
low as I can until it's basically a stump, and then I'm gonna get my electric chainsaw over there,
But
right through.
and I guess talk to me like I'm stupid. Why didn't you just take the chainsaw and to begin with?
Because I couldn't get to the spot to. And I don't want all those
Oh,
branches coming down and hitting the fence or something.
okay. So are you
I want to get all the branches cut off, and then.
are you taking the branches over to the goats?
Yeah, I'm going to. It's a big pile right now.
Gotcha. I'll help you. I don't know how, but I'll help
Not
you.
today. You ain't gonna be able to get to that yard today. And it's getting dark. So literally the sun's already down behind the trees across the street.
Oh, okay.
So I'm charging my right now there ain't nothing we can do anyways because I'm charging my
Yeah.
saw battery.
I meant about taking the branches over to the goats.
Just let my shoulder have a break. They're already over there chewing on the one big branch from the one up by the street. But my shoulder is shot right now. My motorcycle accident shoulder is shot.
Gotcha.
That's the one I have to hold the saw with, and I'm reaching.
Yeah, Petty. I wish that you would. I don't know. I wish you would trust people enough to. I don't know. I feel like you need a lot of support sometimes. And trying to get a hold of you in Discord is a little hard sometimes. Even if you, like you said, make a fake Facebook. Make a fake one. I ain't gonna know no different. Oh, honey, I don't know. I don't even know where. I've never been to Nashville. I've been wanting to go. My friend lives fairly close, and we've never got to go. What?
Where?
Nashville. She wanted to know about an Airbnb. I said I don't know anything about there. How's that dungeon? Hard? Nightmare? Great.
I died at least once or twice on every single boss. Okay. It's good.
Yeah. I gotta go out in the car and look for something in the car. I left something in the car. It's gonna be fun trying to find it.
When you do, you can take a look at the branches I cut down.
I appreciate that. I will.
It actually looks really nice with just those branches off, but no, I got to get it all done.
Well, the whole point is we got to get rid of that root system. Yeah. Is the whole point.
Well, once I got the canopy gone, the roots will wither away because a tree can't grow without a canopy to gather sunlight. No, I was watching those treehouse builders, and they said you can't cut down more than 30% of the canopy or the tree will die. And right now, I'm working on taking the entire canopy off.
Right, but I don't want just a big.
No, I'm going to be cutting it all the way down.
Oh,
right
okay.
now, I'm getting the canopy. I was working on the canopy. Well, the sides of the canopy.
We're trying to get our yard put together. For me, the yard, the house, the yard, the whole thing puts me into a lot of depression, honestly, because
I haven't taken care of it the way I should have been taking care of it for the last 5 years.
but more than that is, and I don't, do you know why it bothers me?
It looks ghetto as shit.
Besides that,
It looks ghettoer than shit.
besides that, what would my mom do? What would if my mom pulled into the driveway, what would she do?
She'd probably understand that I don't have enough time to be doing that shit.
And you know what she would tell me?
Hire someone to do it.
Get it done. Have some pride. Get it done. And I just keep thinking about what she would say to me. That's why it bothers me. I don't like the way it looks. I feel embarrassed, but I understand because you don't have any time. But all I hear is my mom. Yeah, I got sleep. Not a lot, but I got enough. I got enough. I took some more anti-anxiety meds before I got on a live. I've taken them twice in 2 days, and I haven't taken them for months.
Hear that, peeps? That's what I do to her.
To be fair, you were the one who told me to go take it.
I meant the stress over the yard because I haven't been doing the yard, but okay. Whatever floats your boat, Missy.
My mom, to tell you how hard it is for me. My mom every year, where our sidewalk met our yard, our driveway, our walkway, and the portion around my deck. My mom every year took a steak knife and cut an inch. We had to cut and pull it so that it would look neat and tidy. It was every year we had to go out and do it with a steak knife. And I can't even get my yard mowed. But I can't be mad. It's not the fact he's lazy, just the fact he doesn't have time. And then on top of not having time, everything keeps breaking. It's bad. He doesn't have time to riding mow it half the time. He sure as hell does not have time to weed whack half an acre. It's half an acre, dude. And most of it's on a hill. So if he were to riding mow my yard, if it was well kept, it would take 45 minutes to mow the front and the back, well kept, to zoop, 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 zoop
Usually
it.
it takes me 2 hours.
But that's
When you
because
say no, it doesn't. And it
because it's always so high. We gotta go slow. We gotta go over it. But we usually go over it. Whenever you do the backyard, you go over it twice. That's why it takes so long. If it was shorter, you wouldn't have to do that. So if it took you 2 hours,
And the
for
reason
instance,
gets
it would
so
take
long
you
is
an
'cause I don't have
hour.
time to do it, so I have to go over it twice every time.
Right. And I'm saying if you had time, it would only take you an hour because you wouldn't have to go over it twice, is what I'm saying. But it takes about an hour-ish to do the front and the back with a rider. So you can only imagine how long it would take to push mow. I mean, you'd have to break it into days. He doesn't have that. He's off one day. And he does deserve some time off. Now, he had a damn good week off, did you not? The damn good week off. Say it so people can hear you.
I'm not allowed to swear.
What the?
Oh, I got yelled at for swearing.
What is that? I said, did you have a good?
Say have a week off.
Oh, how was your week off?
Fucking great.
I didn't say you can't swear. I said just try to keep it from the first 10 minutes.
Half the time I don't even know I'm fucking swearing, so it doesn't matter. That's why I'm not allowed to talk.
I understand that feeling of desiring pride in your yard and home. It's hard. We know you're not attacking him. You also are quick to build him up and say what a hardworking husband he is. Exactly.
Yeah, well, my therapist tells me to make time for myself, damn it. So this week I made time for myself.
And I made sure he did I not?
That she did. Kinda.
Now he's just picking at me.
No, I'm just taking it. I'm just being a dick now.
I think this I think my circle sip is leaving me.
Of course, it's been sleeping with me on the side. You said it was leaving you.
I got it. Okay, it's officially maxed out right now. It's about out. It's about out. But I got a big delivery of them.
If it ever leaves.
No, the one I just got. I got like 7 with mine. I bought you 2 and I got me like 7. We got another delivery coming of 7 and 7. And then we got another delivery coming of the auto ship of 3 and 3.
Got me some 7 and 7.
Let me see where our second one is.
I'm gonna say Atlanta.
So help me God, if it's in Georgia, I'm gonna lose my mind. Everything gets stuck in Georgia.
Even your team, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna get another credit. It's not even shipped. I'm gonna literally, I'm gonna tell them I want another credit.
How long ago did you order that?
The 29th. And it's not even shipped yet. And they're always really good about.
Take care of that while I'm doing the toilet.
Well, right now I'm trying to find the help button from before. I think it's not on because it's Sunday. I may have to talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, the little chat button isn't there. I'll have to ask them tomorrow.
Please contact us on normal business hours.
Yeah. Because I ordered it like 10 days ago. It should be here. It's not even shipped.
Less than 10 days ago.
Yeah, but it should have at least shipped.
How long does it say before you're supposed to receive it?
Well, it's usually like
Amazon.
they say it's 3 to 5 days after it ships. So it's not even going to be here after it ships for another 5 days. And my auto ship order hasn't shipped either, but that was just literally yesterday, so I ain't worried about that. But my one was from 10 days ago. It should have at least shipped. Yeah, it's the icon is not there. I'll have to do it tomorrow. Yes. Crystal, tell them that they posted a picture and deleted it. Numerous people seen it, dude. It was there and then it was gone. See? You put it in there, you realized, and you took it out. I could literally tell you the day it happened because somebody messaged me and said, "Did you see the picture that Petty took off? It was in there and then they deleted it. It was you and a dog." You don't think it was a picture of you? I bet it wasn't. I could probably tell you what day it was. I have seen. Okay, here's okay. Hold on. Why are we talking? Because you're an enigma. All right, let's see.
Wrapped inside a manila envelope.
Hold on. So
Stranger's mailbox.
you wanted I'm supposed to hear.
Hi Ryan, it's Matilda. So this is my voice. This is my accent. I don't think I have one, but I guess you will be the judge of that. Yeah.
I don't think I have one, so I think you'll be the judge of that. You have an Australian accent. You're from New Zealand. That's Australian. Listen.
I'm awkward. It feels awkward making a voice message, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I just thought I would send you one, say hello, so you can see if you understand
Hello.
or not, or maybe this whole voice message will just be like gibberish to you. Hope you're feeling better. It was like super heartbreaking to see you upset early.
You definitely have an accent, honey. Well, they left. They left. I forgot. I'm gonna have to let them know they have an accent. She has an accent. Does it not sound Australian to you? That sounds Australian to me.
Yeah, I didn't die in the first box. I've got a shit ton of healing and fending armor.
You can be a part of any conversation you want, but you need a Facebook in order to do that because that's where it was about. You talk, and we want. Look, we want you to be a part of things. That's why everybody was concerned when you left Discord that one time. That's what it sounds like she's saying. Hello.
You're such a bitch. Why are you so mean? Watched too many Mean Girl movies growing up.
No, you said you were. No, you said you were drinking. You said you were drinking. Do I still play the cooking game? I haven't played it in a while, but yes.
Our expansion came out on the
Yeah.
game we play together, so she's been playing that all week.
Yeah, the one that I played you with the Australian accent, she's from New Zealand. She does sound a lot like my friend from New Zealand though. New Zealand's just right across the water from Australia, ain't it?
It is Australia.
New Zealand is not Australia. New Zealand is New Zealand. But I think it's like right across the water. But that's actually that is how she sounds. She sounds my friend sounds Australian too. Petty. You don't have to be that anonymous. It's okay. We're not going to hunt you down if we know your age, honey.
No, considering what happened to us.
Yeah, but
She's playing it pretty damn smart if you ask me.
They messaged me on Messenger. There isn't a pay we don't have like I talked to Crystal in Messenger. I talked to Cindy in Messenger. Like it's not like a big group we got together like the Who is Petty group. No, I don't. I like talk to people on Messenger.
Don't let her lie. She has a big mod chat. Let's try and find out who Petty is.
My mods don't even come in my lives anymore. Most of them don't have a YouTube. All right, guys. It's been great. It's been wonderful. Petty.
No, I'm still in the middle of a dungeon. Stay alive until I get out the dungeon.
Petty, make a fake Facebook. You want a Who is Petty group? And but then trust me, my mods can find out anything. You don't want that. No, my mods have been doing their own thing lately. I have my few that hang around, but for the most part, I've never been one who really needed mods. I just had them.
Our kids who were like her heavy mods, they've got a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
They don't really have a whole lot of time.
Mm-mm. Ashley comes in and Missy comes in and Miss is here and that's basically all I need. Miss wasn't here. I don't know if she still is. If she's in here, if she needs help.
When doesn't someone we know need help?
She thanked you for the other day, by the way.
Oh, not a problem. I told her she's on my friends list now. If she needs help, shoot me a message.
Oh, she's here, she says. That's what I thought. They're like right across from water from each other.
97 dungeon? 90.
He's doing a 97 dungeon and like he's really good at dungeons. Like he may die once or twice the very first time and then he's like good as gold.
Yeah, I haven't died the second one yet.
But now when he gets into my territory, he panics. Well, no, that's my thing. I do the crafting, the gathering. I make money in my game. I know every trick to making money.
Don't ask me to do no freaking trials.
And I stay in trials. I love trials. I will chain trials.
I'm a tank. I hate trials, so you will not catch me tanking.
Trials are like one big fight. You haven't been to a trial yet. Okay, so she was an Ifrit, which ends up being a trial, but that's
Ifrit's a trial that falls under leveling.
Yeah, but I do trials. I love doing them, and I die constantly. I don't care. But like we got in a trial like yesterday.
It's the one I one shot, one killed with you.
Yeah, the one that he one shot, one killed. There's a bigger version of that, and that's a trial. But he gets in trials and he panics. He's like, I hate these.
By the way, Miss, I made 100.
Yeah, we made 100. She got a chocobo. She's happy. Traveling is easier.
Woo!
What I'm going to do, Petty, is I'm going to get the PO box with the original money you sent me because that's what you told me to do. With the money you just sent me will help me with the tires. That's what I'm going to do. You sent me that original money. It is going to a PO box. That's what you sent it for. That's what it's going to. But as for the money you just sent me, it's going to help me with the tires. So I thank you. She did Crags. She did the Crags one. That's Titan.
That's Titan.
Titan's a bitch. Titan sucks. Titan hard is not fun. Yeah, but you still wipe. There's still ones that wipe because people don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I have an Instagram, Ryan Lee TM.
I just died.
Ryan.lee.tm. Did you really?
I just died. First step to this dungeon though. I was halfway through the second boss and does that thing where it shoots and turns at the same time while you're dodging circular AoEs. And he's got electric barriers up that you have to run around. That if you run through them, You get stunned. So
I'll
how
be-
with that one?
Yeah, it'll be great. No, I'm very about if money gets sent to something, it has to be. That's why, like, look, if people are like, oh my God, she's still going to Renaissance because, you know, she has tires and yeah, people sent money for me to go and I'm going to make up that money and go because that's what they told me to do with it. And I don't just take money and put it wherever I want. You sent me money for the PO box, that's where it's going, but the money you just sent me is going to go towards the tires. And that will help me greatly, and I appreciate you very much. Now, if you just let me know who the hell you are, if you would just let me know who the hell you are so I could thank you face to face, I would love that.
She'll even send you an autographed picture of you. Oh shit. AOE heavy.
I am no good at AoEs.
No, I'll show you this dungeon in a little bit. This is a crazy dungeon. These boss fights are off the freaking hook. They always listen to the mid-maxers, and they always make things harder, and they don't listen to the casual players, which is 95%.
If you get Facebook Messenger, you don't have to give me your phone number. This is what I do. If you get Facebook Messenger, you don't even have to use the video call if you don't want to. You can use the audio call. And you don't that way you don't have to give out that's why I talk on Messenger. I don't like giving out my phone number. Make a fake Facebook. Call me on audio. I got no problem with that. You don't have to use the video feature. Make a fake Facebook, put a fake name on it. And if you need me, I know that you go through things. I know that you do. And if you need me, you can I check my Messenger, how many times an hour? Because I don't have my notifications on. I check. I ask him. I'm constantly doing this. Because I check my Messenger religiously. And you could call me on audio, and that way you don't have to give me your phone number or nothing. People always ask, "Oh, can I call you?" Yeah, you can call me on Messenger. I don't give up my phone number. Nope. I don't give up my phone number. You do. You sound extremely Australian. Have you ever heard yourself? Listen. Have you ever heard yourself, dude? Hold on. Listen.
Hi, Ryan. It's Matilda. So this is my voice. This is my accent. I don't think I have one, but I guess you will be the judge of that. Yeah. I'm an awkward. It feels awkward making a voice message. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just thought I would send you one. Say hello. So you can see if you understand me or not.
You have an Australian accent.
Hey Ryan, watch this dungeon. Watch this boss.
By the way, and you can ask him this. I'm not making this up. My two favorite accents that I can listen. I hate accents, but the two accents I can listen to all day are Australian and South African. And wherever the hell Dominic Monaghan's from, because I can listen to him talk all day long.
Okay.
I love listening to him talk. He's from, I think, Manchester, if I remember correctly. Your accent is cornbread. Oh my God, I am gonna die in there. Holy Moses. That is awful. Why?
Crazy, isn't it?
Why would you know?
There's the walls.
Oh, and spinnies. And spinnies.
And random AoEs.
Oh, I'm done. That's never gonna happen. I'm not doing any high level, nothing. I'm done. That's nope. Nope. This dungeon is awful, Miss. Look at this. Oh, you can't see it. It's
Hold on,
not
Hold on, just give it a second.
it's not. It just looks like a big white it just looks like a big white blob.
Oh,
Yeah, he said you sound Australian too.
I still got hit by that camera.
How in God's name? That is I've never seen something so ridiculous. This is the most ridiculous dungeon I've ever
Watch it, I
seen.
just get hit.
I wouldn't be able to do that. That's a
Oh,
trial.
here you go. Here you go.
That's a
Boxed in right now.
that's a trial. That is not a dungeon. That is awful. Where's your people? I see one.
Because I'm constantly getting smoked.
Where's he from? I think it's
Oh, this
Manchester.
is gonna kill me. I'm not gonna stand in that shit.
Hold on.
I'll wait out here for you guys. I got vulnerability up on me right now.
He is from He was born in Germany. I'm German. He was actually born fairly close to where I was from in Germany. But he's actually from he's British Irish. But most of those accents I can't stand, but I love listening to him talk.
How the fuck did I get hit? Not this shit again.
Oh, it's awful, Miss. I've never seen nothing like this. This is like a extreme mode trial. Like holy cow. It's British, but it's like it I think it said he's like I want to say it's like Manchester. He always talks about Manchester. His hometown is Manchester, England. Yeah, it's Manchester, England. He can speak fluent German. Holy cow. The UK doesn't have outlets in the
I
bathrooms.
got that boss only on the third try.
Did you seriously live through that?
Yeah, I've lived through it twice now.
Oh my lord. That is wild. I'm just glad my anxiety medicine kicked in.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to repair after this one because my armor's down to like half, almost.
How many
half.
bosses you got left?
One. The last boss is relatively easy. I didn't even die through it the first time.
My thumbnail. So basically if you die, you start over. But if like there's 3
You
bosses.
start over from the beginning of that fight.
Yeah. So if you've already beat the first one, you don't have to do it again. I don't blow dry my hair. I don't blow dry my hair. Can you tell?
I don't blow dry mine either.
Your birth certificate literally says New Zealand birth certificate. Like ours says, whatever, like, but it's funny because it's just like New Zealand birth certificate. She just sent me the top of it. It says New Zealand birth certificate. That's wild. Well, I say I have no hair either because my hair isn't long. So I always say I have no hair either. Do you know how many people send me their IDs? It's kind of weird.
Look me up, bitch.
We're gonna have to make dinner here probably when you get. Well, we'll probably get off live. I'll get off live. You'll get off there. We'll probably make dinner real quick because I'm like getting really hungry.
I gotta turn this back towards me. I did turn right.
What are you doing?
Doesn't seem like it's sitting right, but apparently it is.
Yeah, when he gets done with this dungeon, I'm gonna get off here. We're gonna make dinner real quick. Then you can fix the toilet, and then we'll get back to what we were doing.
Ooh, AOE's.
I gotta go out my car and find something.
Your mind, because that's where you left it.
Why? Are you somebody I know and you're just being on the DL? Why would I be shocked when I find out who you are?
She's
Are
really
you
a
s-
fat man named
Are
Chuck
you
living
are
in
you
his
somebody I
mom's
know
basement.
that you're not telling
That's
me
what
who
it's
you
called.
are? That would be wild.
For those of you who know, you know
What?
what I just said.
Nobody heard you. What?
I said she's really a fat man named Chuck living in his mom's basement in Metro Detroit.
You can't shock me if I don't like already know who you are. There's no shock value. What? You're gonna shock me because you're a 40-something woman and blah 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 blah? Like, there's no shock value. The only way I would be shocked is if it was somebody I already knew that was being on the DL, not telling me who they were, and then they were like, "Oh, hey, by the way, it's been me this whole time." That would be different. That would be shock worthy.
It's really Sarah. Why are you giving me shit I already have? Oh, not a single piece of scouting
cold.
gear or aiming jewelry.
Okay, 20. It's not going to shock me if I don't know who you are to begin with. Paris Hilton isn't she's I think what is she 42? I think she's a year or two older than me, so she's 40 somewhere between 42 44. Jesus Christ. That's wild. Like yesterday I gave myself a panic attack while I was sleeping. When I was trying to go to bed, I gave myself a panic attack. I actually occurred to me how old I was, and I gave myself a panic attack. It was awesome.
You're old as shit, dog.
I know, like it just hit me for like the first time probably ever, and like I gave myself a panic attack. Not even kidding. Not even kidding. You told me you just nap throughout the night. Cause she gets on there last night. She's like, "You need to go to bed." I'm like, "If you're talking to me, you need to go to bed." Like, that's not how this works.
Dude, I'm gonna have a complete set of healing gear out of this dungeon.
It's telling you to roll a healer, babe.
I am not rolling a fucking healer. I'm a tank, and I know what the healers get put through. So you can just go.
Yeah, my husband, he one time he got mad. Why'd you let me die? I'm like, because you're pulling the whole dungeon. I don't know what to tell you.
That's what tanks are supposed to do.
No.
You're supposed to keep them alive. Get good.
You're a headache. And then he forgets and he gets on a squishy tank. Why am I dying? Because you're squishy.
But Dark Knight. It's the only one that's squishy.
Paladin's fairly squishy.
That's because I don't know how to fucking play Paladin. Paladin has all
Gunbreaker's fairly squishy.
No, I got myself heals on Gunbreaker. Ever since I hit 90, I'm really good.
Yeah, but under 90 sucks. You're still squishy. You cannot tank something when you're squishy. You're squishy.
Hard as a rock.
Squishy. I get it. I get it. You're hilarious. I'm hungry.
So am I. I want taco.
Shut up.
German taco. It's even better.
You're hilarious. Are you on the last boss yet?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure am.
All right. I gotta get off here.
Oh, there's two faces of this guy. So
I still gotta get off here. No, I gotta get off here. All right, guys. I see you later. Petty, make a fake Facebook. You guys find me on Facebook, and I gotta give her somebody messaged me the link to the Discord. I will see you guys soon. Bye.